This is the problem that we are having with even earlier in this talk, you know what I mean? Paying attention to the algorithm and even having to mince words and all that kind of stuff is the reason, like, they are terrified of the truth ever coming out because they can't survive in truth, which by definition
These
means
are the
that.
beta males. These are the beta males. They can't compete in the physical world. Their competitive strategy, whether it's mating or otherwise, is what? Systems. They know they can't beat you on the battlefield. They're not going to get women over you. The way they do that is to find a way to box you out. They create a system that you can't thrive in, and they digitally assassinate you. And as long as they can control the system and the currencies, that's why like gold and silver was so significant as physical currency, because you can't create it out of nothing. It's something that is rare, and if you're going to get it, you either you have to get it by either conquest or business. Oh, I really want to be rich. Let me go try to beat down the gates of Rome and take all their gold. Good luck to you. You know, you can't do this shit until there's rot and collapse. And that's why they're always constantly engineering collapse, because that's when you can take advantage of people most. And it creates this vacuum where something else can come in. And the priest class always had, I'm convinced the sack of Rome was invited by the priest class to get rid of Italy's kings and to redo the system again, right? And so you see this over and over again because they keep leaving all the things in place that if you were actually destroying your enemy, they would be the first things you destroy to get rid of them for good. But they always leave all that stuff. And it's because war, all this stuff, it doesn't work the way we believed it does. The people fighting it, they're just dupes. Can't think for themselves. They get caught up in emotionalism, not logic, and then they become cannon fodder for the fucking chariots, whatever you want to call it. It's brutal, and you lose some of the brightest and best people, because to be a warrior in the first place, especially if like you're in special forces, any of that stuff, you're not just physically fit. You're fucking mentally incredible to be able to operate under pressure, to be able to come up with solutions and challenges. These are the brightest people we have in our nation, and we're allowing them to be used abroad for pawns of these beta males. Because the beta males can't fucking compete, and that's what this all comes down to. This is what I would set out as, I'm trying to get my work to the blue collar people, to the masculine people, to awaken them. Because if they don't, you're literally being farmed out of existence. And all you got to do is look at testosterone levels. You go back to 2001, old men had more testosterone back in 2001, guys in like their late 60s, than guys in their early 20s do today. They are literally destroying masculinity. And that's why I said earlier, gynocentrism is out of control in the West, and it's destroying the fabric of civilization. It's destroying family units, because they all lead with emotionalism. So if you want stability, you can't invite emotionalism in the decision-making process of your systems of government. The end.